This is planting a butterfly garden. So what reading tips do you have for a third grader if they were beginning to read a story? Casey.
First read the title and then try to read it carefully first, so you get to understand what the story is all about.
Okay. Yes, you need to raise your hand.
Put your finger under the word, or if you have a 4-star.
4-star fluency? If you have a tracker?
And use Miss Torrance's
Pointer?
pointer.
Is it a pointer or a scooper?
A scooper.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Beginning to read a story. What about skimming for words you don't know and circling them? Could that be one
thing to say?
Yes, come on.
That when Miss Torrance said, like, she wants to help you, so you should actually listen to her. Don't argue with her, listen to her, because she knows what you need to do.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
And release them in the butterfly gardens.
All right, beginning. I don't even know if it recorded the first paragraph because it stopped, but we're going to keep going. Ready?
Okay.
Many parks and public gardens have whole fields planted to attract butterflies. But a butterfly garden does not have to be large. It can be a small bed in your yard or even a window box. To plan this type of garden, first find out what type of butterflies are native. What does native mean?
It's something like a something that you like.
Native means it lives there already.
That's what I was trying to say.
That's where it's from. That's where they were born. That's native. Okay?
Like the monarch butterflies. They all born in Texas.
Okay, they're native to Texas, so there would be a lot here, right?
Yes, in first grade, I had
flowers.
my class took care of 2 butterflies.
Okay.
Butterflies.
Okay, finishing to a native to where you live. Then find out what type of plants they like. Try looking at the library or at your local garden center. You need to be following along, not mouthing the words. Ready? After researching local butterflies, pick a spot for your garden. Next, decide how large it would be. It can also be helpful to map out a plan for the garden. Butterflies like sunshine, so pick a shiny spot. The garden should also have some protection from the wind. Keep reading.
And from dogs.
If you are planting your garden in the ground or
in a raised bed, you
will need to protect the soil before putting in plants. Turn the soil to loosen it up, make sure to break up any large crumbs. You can add in some garden dirt while you do this. Now it's time to plant butterfly gardens.
That was a period. Now it's time
what would we do at a period?
Stop.
Pause, right?
Butterfly gardens need to
Now it's time to stop.
for
Now it's time to
lay eggs
plant.
and
Hey, Jolene.
Oh.
Now it is time to. Where did it start? I
Now
don't
it's
see
time
start.
to plant.
Now it's time to plant. Butterfly gardens need host plants for butterflies to lay eggs on and for caterpillars to eat. They also need plants that provide nectar to feed the butterflies. With a little time and care, you can enjoy both colorful flowers and butterflies. Okay, so now it's time for your retell. How would you retell this story? With the retell glove? Character setting? Main idea? All that's character setting, beginning, middle, end. Would you use that? Or would you use 3, 2, 1? For nonfiction.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Okay. So listen. When you're reading a nonfiction story, we need to know the information that you learned. Okay? So, and you don't start from the middle of the story. You need to start from the top, the beginning, the sequence of events. Okay? So, Jolene, what's the first thing you learned in the story?
That planting a butterfly garden, you need to have a sunny spot.
What paragraph is that? Is that the first paragraph?
No.
What's the first thing you learned in the story?
I got one.
What's the problem that butterflies are having?
They don't have anywhere to be safe.
Exactly. So the first thing...
finding enough food.
Okay, so the first thing should be butterflies have trouble finding plants they need to survive. So how you can help is how, Jolene?
Planting a butterfly.
Planting a butterfly garden. That's the one. The first thing. What's the second thing? Casey, second thing.
That there's thousands of butterflies.
There's thousands of butterflies. Okay, there's what type of... You have to know what type of butterfly it is.
Okay.
Where they live. Right?
They're all over the world. That's all.
Yeah, but you have to know
China.
Irvin and Timothy. What paragraph are we looking in?
Paragraph.
2. So we need to know what type of butterflies are native to the land and what plants they like so we can plant the right type of plant. If you plant a butterfly doesn't like, are they going to even be attracted to it?
No.
No.
They would just want to leave.
And you're not even helping them now.
You just make
Okay?
them hungry.
You have to do your research, right?
Yeah.
Okay, is your question or comment about what the third thing you learned in the story?